the previous decade, checking and browsing through social media has become increasingly popular. Although the majority of people's use of social media is unproblematic, a small minority of users become hooked to them and use them in an excessive or compulsive manner. According to psychologists, as many as 5 to 10% of Americans currently fulfill the criteria for social media addiction. Social media addiction is a type of behavioral addiction defined by excessive concern about social media, an uncontrolled want to log on to or use social media, and investing so much time and effort to social media that interferes with other vital aspects of one's life. Social media networks like Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram trigger the same neutral circuits as gambling and recreational drugs, encouraging users to utilize their service as much as possible. Studies have shown that the steady flood of retweets, likes, and shares from these sites have been shown to create the same chemical reaction in the brain's reward center as drugs like cocaine. In fact, neuroscientists have compared social media interaction to a syringe of dopamine being injected straight into the system. Social media is physically and psychologically addicted due to the effect it has on the brain. Self-disclosure on social networking sites, according to New Harvard University study, activates the same area of the brain that is activated while using an addictive substance. Decisions and experiences are influenced by the reward of region brain and its chemical messenger pathways. Dopamine levels rise when neurons in the brain's main dopamine producing regions are engaged by pleasurable experiences or the use of addictive substances. As a result, the brain receives a reward and the medication or action is associated with positive reinforcement. As social network users continue this cyclical cycle of soothing negative emotions through social media use, their physiological dependence on the platform grows. User make use of social networking sites are coping method to deal with stress, loneliness, or despair. Because social media gives these people with constant benefits that they don't get in real life, they continue to engage in the activity. This constant use eventually leads to a slew of interpersonal issues, including neglecting real life relationships, work or school duties, and physical health, all of which can combine a person's bad moods. As a result, people become even more involved in social networking as a way of relieving dysphoric mood states. Research has shown that there is an underlinable link between social media use and negative mental health and low self-esteem. Users frequently may feel increasingly unhappy and isolated. These unpleasant emotional recreations are triggered if not by the social pressure to share things with others, but also by the comparison of material goods and lifestyle that this website encourage. People on social media are more likely to compare their real life offline selves to the perfect, filtered, and edited online version of others, which can be harmful to mental health and self-perceptions. While many people use social media on a daily basis without issue, many who who suffered from a social media addiction are obsessed by their need to utilize and engage on these sites. Fortunately, the illness is relatively curable, and many people have healed. Reducing screen time is an effective strategy to prevent problematic social media use. However, if the addiction is severe, professional help may be required. If you're having trouble regulating your social media usage, a digital detox in which you drastically reduce the amount of time you spend using electronic devices like smartphones or computers can be a good idea. To paraphrase a famous quote, doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome is irrational at best. The good news is that it is feasible to reduce detrimental social media use, and you are not alone. We are all in this together, and we can have a good relationship with our social selves and virtual neighbors. That would be all, and thank you.